And so the bondwoman refers to the law. And the law was from Mount Sinai, which Moses gave to the children of Israel. But it cannot bring blessing. It cannot bring faith. And if you still listen by the law, you cannot walk by faith. And that is a lot of our hindrance. That is why at times our faith doesn't work. Because we want the law. We want to be in control of our faith and the promises of God. And we're not. You see, when you walk by faith, you are in the natural, utterly, totally, completely out of control. And for some of us, that is fearful. But that is how we walk. And if you want the law still, it's going to bring a curse on you. Because there's no redemption in Christ with that. And that's why we're born again, and something within us doesn't relate to the law anymore. We relate now through the promises of God, which are yes and amen in Christ Jesus. You see, the teaching of Paul, they're important. This is important to the Galatians because they're bringing in the law. They want to bring in circumcision. They want to hold on to the concepts of being rewarded for good works. And you'll be punished if you're bad. Does that sound familiar? That's what they're doing. That's how a lot of denominationalism stands and preaches today. That you will have your rewards if you're good, but you're going to be punished if not. And we've been trained to think that way. If you're good, you're going to get a prize. Oh, yippee. No. That is not what Christ died for. It's finished. It's done. It's complete in Christ. All the promises are yes and amen in Christ Jesus. They are for us, not based on our works, but on our faith, believing. And that is why we relate to God through faith and faith only in his promises. And even though I may fail, and we do fail, and we fall short at times of the high standard of God, yet he still blesses. And he'll bless that mustard seed of faith. Why? Because I'm a child of the free woman. I'm a child of the promise. And only by faith can I operate and appropriate all of this. And that is why God has brought us in to FGA, so that we can be nourished and brought up with such an atmosphere and an experience of knowing that Christ is head over us and not some man bringing us into bondage. And there's the difference.